What is going on, YouTube? Why did I do that? That's not my intro. Hi guys, I'm Sly Guy. God, I haven't did one of these freaking things in a long time. Don't swear. It hasn't been a minute yet. I haven't. Do I know what time it's been? No, I didn't start my. I did not start my clock. Did not start my clock. I did not start my clock. No, I did. All right. Alright, I'm doing a tier list. I haven't done a tier list in forever. I haven't did every gen yet. This is also sponsored by Lowe's and Care Credit. Awesome. I'm doing Generation 6. I ended at Generation 5. Well, actually, I ended at Generation 8. So I'm going to be doing Generation 6 now, since that's technically should have been next. And Generation 6, I think Generation 6 gave us the shortest amount of Pokemon. I think that's mostly because of all of the Mega Evolutions it gave us, which isn't on the list here, but I already did a Mega Evolution tier list, so if you want to see that list, you should be able to find it on my channel, youtube.com/slyguy, or whatever it is. Anyways, this is going to be my list. It ends in S for being the best, and it starts at S being the best, ends at F being the worst. And I usually don't do all of the forms, including the babies and mid-evolutions, because I really don't care about them most of the time, but since there's so few Pokemon in this generation, I think it wouldn't hurt just to do all of a Pokemon. So we're gonna get started with Chespin. Chespin's alright. Chespin looks cute enough. Choodle looks awkward as hell. Put that in D. It's a very awkward mid-evolution. And Chestnut I'm gonna put in B. It's definitely my least favorite starter of a generation, but it's actually not bad competitively. So that's the main reason why it's all the way at B, because it's a decent Pokemon competitively. Next we got the Fennekin line. Fennekin, alright. I'm actually going to put Chespin in C. Chespin, Fennekin, they're alright. Braixen, I like Braixen more than Delphox. Braixen is going in A. Braixen is great for no reason. Sexually, definitely no. And Delphox is a B. I don't hate Delphox. I once again do like Braixen better. But Delphox is alright. I wish it had a better hidden ability, but it's cool. Next up, the Froakie line. Froakie, C. It's alright. Frogadier, C. It's alright. Greninja, I'm gonna put... I'm not gonna put Greninja in S. I'm gonna put Greninja in A. Because I don't love it. I definitely like it, but I think they tried way too hard making this Pokemon cool and good, putting it in Smash, giving it a broken-ass ability, giving it a new form, which is also broken and really good. But Greninja is still definitely cool. It looks cool, has a great shiny. I really like it. Bunnelby, I don't care about Bunnelby. I'm actually going to put that in D. Diggersby, I'm actually going to put Diggersby in B. I don't like its design at all, but it's really good competitive. Like, it's not a bad Pokemon competitively thanks to it getting huge power. So I definitely like that. Fletchling is alright. Fletchinder, alright. Talonflame is cool. I would put Talonflame in S if it wasn't for Generation 7 totally shitting on this Pokemon and nerfing Gale Wanes. Because I really like using this Pokemon competitively in the ORAS period, but it's just not that good now that they nerf the ability so damn hard. And then we got the Speepa line. Speepa is pretty below meh. Same with... God, I don't even remember what this Pokemon's name is. Scatterbug? I think it's Scatterbug. And Vivillon is going in A. I really wish there was more bug Pokemon in this generation, but I still like Vivillon. I like what they did with its multiple patterns. And it's not a horrible Pokemon. It has Quiver Dance, Compound Eyes, Sleep Powder, Hurricane with Compound Eyes is great. It's not terrible, it's just not amazing because its stats are so damn low. I really wish there was more bugs in this generation. Litleo is like below meh. Same for Pyroar, honestly. Like, Pyroar is such a boring Pokemon right now. Yeah, just really boring. The Flabebe line, I don't really care about the Flabebe line. I'll just put Flabebe at D. Is this Floetta? Floetta at C, and then Florges? I'll put Florius in B. It's alright. I use it competitively here and there. Master Spadev stat. It's alright. Skeeto. I don't really care about Skeeto. Or however you pronounce its name. D or C? I'm gonna put it in D. Go-Goat. I don't care about Go-Goat that much. Put it in C. Pancham and Pangoro. I don't really care about these Pokemon either. I'm putting both of them in C too. I think I like Pancham more than Pangoro, and especially in Detective Pikachu. Pancham is adorable. Pangoro is not. Furfrou? Furfrou might be my first F. I really don't give a crap about Furfrou. You know what? Yeah, F. Furfrou sucks. It really just sucks. It has an amazing ability though in Fur Coat, but it's just stupid. With all of its hair designs, it's dumb. It's a dumb Pokemon. Don't like it. Esper and Meowstic. Esper's alright. I really wish they had both of the forms here from Meowstic. I'm actually gonna put Meowstic in B. I don't hate it. It's pretty, boring competitively. It really doesn't do nothing that other psychic types can't do. I like that the male version gets Prankster. Also like their shinies. I love me some gold shinies. The Honedge line. Honedge line is cool. Honedge going in B. And now, Aegislash is going in A. But Doublade is going in S. I like Doublade more than I like Aegislash, just because Aegislash is freaking awesome. It's definitely probably one of the coolest Pokemon in this generation. But Aegislash is just too good of a Pokemon. It's a really good Pokemon. And it was in Ubers, in Sun and Moon. It's currently in OU right now. I'm not sure if that's going to change. They kind of nerfed Aegislash. But, so since Aegislash was in the Uber tier though, I would use Doublade most of the time, and I just love using Doublade. Doublade is awesome. Put an Eviolite on it, it wrecks. It's so bulky, and the shinies are amazing for all of these Pokemon. I love their shinies. But yeah, Doublade, freaking awesome. Aegislash is also awesome. It's just too OP. Spritzy line, I freaking hate this line. This might be my least favorite Pokemon of this generation, looking at all the rest of the Pokemon. This Pokemon is disgusting! It's disgusting! It's horrible! I hate it. It can die in a fire! The Swirlix line is definitely better. I'm putting Swirlix in C. And then I'm gonna put Slurpuff. I actually don't hate Slurpuff. I like that it actually has useful sets. It has Belly Drum, and then it can also be a Calm Mind user too. But I'm not sure if it's B material. I think I will put it in B just because it has a good shiny as well. I like its shiny. I'm gonna put Slurpuff in B. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I used to hate Slurpuff almost as much as Aromatisse, but no, it actually has competitive viability. Unlike Aromatisse, which is freaking horrible, like we said before. The Inkay line, Inkay just C. Malamar, I'm also gonna put Malamar in B. Malamar is really cool because it got the contrary ability, Psychic Dark, pretty unique typing. Malamar just has really low stats. I would definitely wish its stats were a lot higher. But thanks, it got contrary, it got superpower, which is a fantastic move to take advantage of that contrary ability, so it's really unique in that matter. The Binacle line. Binacle, I really don't care about Binacle that much, but Barbaracle, I'm also going to put Barbaracle in B. It probably would have been lower if it wasn't for Sun and Moon with Z moves, because I think Barbaracle is a lot better of a Z user, since it can use Z Continental Crush, but it's not in the Sword and Shield. It's not in Sword and Shield right now, so it can't take advantage of Dynamax, but it could take advantage of Z moves. Scrub and Dragalge. Scrub, just put in C, but Dragalge, I'm putting Dragalge in A. I like Dragalge a lot, actually. It got an amazing ability and adaptability, so it hits really, really hard. Poison Dragon is a cool typing because it's not weak to Fairy anymore. It can really hit Fairies really hard with its adaptability stab poison moves. Put a Specs on it. The worst thing about Dragalge is its really slow speed stat. But it's a really awesome Pokemon. And God, I haven't seen Dragalge in forever. Dragalge isn't in Sword and Shield, and now that I just realized it's not. I miss Regalgi, man. I miss it. Also, Clauncher and Clawlitzer. I like both of these Pokemon too. I just put them in C. And I'm also going to put Clawlitzer in A. Because I like Clawlitzer too. Clawlitzer got some also great ability in Mega Launcher. And so it can hit really hard. It hits hard with its Scald. It can hit really hard Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, Water Pulse if you wanted to. I still like Scald. It can run Ice Beam. It hits so hard. Once again, Clawlitzer is also really slow. Not as slow as Regalgi, but still really slow. And also, both of these two Pokemon have amazing shiny, so I really like them both. They're pretty cool. I miss them both. Heliolisk and Helioptile. I'm putting Helioptile in C, and I'm putting Heliolisk in B. Heliolisk is alright. It's pretty fast, it hits decently hard. I like its abilities. It got unique abilities in Dry Skin and Solar Power. Like, it has a lot of weather abilities. It has Sandveil too, I think. Is it Sandveil? Sandveil is the one you definitely don't use, but Solar Power and Dry Skin are both very useful abilities. X and Y has really good fossil Pokemon. Tyron C, I don't care about babies at all. They're either C or lower. But Tyrantrum, I'm gonna put Tyrantrum in A. There is not gonna be a lot of S tier Pokemon in this list that I realized. There's just gonna be, God, I don't like X and Y. Their Pokemon is like pretty average to even below average, honestly. But they got some I wouldn't put a lot of these Pokemon like super high in my list. But Amora is actually going to go in B. I think Amora is adorable, and Aurorus is going to go in A too. I love Aurorus. I just hate that it got probably the worst type combination imaginable. Rock and Ice is just a freaking horrible type combination. And I just really wish it was like faster or something. It doesn't have Power Gem. I don't think it got Power Gem in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Like, why doesn't it get Power Gem? It has a lot of good special moves, though. But God, Aurorus is just a beautiful Pokemon, and I love his cry. Aurorus is awesome. Sylveon. Sylveon is a great EV evolution. Pixelate, awesome ability, cool, shiny. Sylveon's definitely one of my favorite EV evolutions. Hawlucha's also an A. Not only does it look awesome, but thanks to Sun and Moon with introduction to terrains and taking full advantage of the seeds, Hawlucha is just a monster in the competitive format, especially in the Sun and Moon era. I think it's in UU right now, actually, in Sword and Shield, because there isn't really as good as terrain setters as in Sun and Moon, obviously, with the Tapus. So, but still, Hawlucha, very solid Pokemon. Very solid. Flying, fighting, cool typing. Also, cool shiny. I think its shiny is a little over the top, but it's still a cool shiny. Dedenne. My thing is getting a little too big here. What do we see here? Alright, that looks good. Dedenne. I think I'm putting Dedenne in F. I think Dedenne is definitely like one of the worst Pikachu clones we've gotten since. Because Togedemaru, I think Togedemaru is a solid Pikachu clone. I didn't like Togedemaru at first, but look at this guy. This guy's adorable. I freaking love Togedemaru. Togedemaru's amazing. Mimikyu is not considered a Pikachu clone, but Mimikyu looks cool. And then Morpeko. Morpeko is actually pretty cool. I didn't care about Morpeko at first. But Aurora Wheel is just an awesome freaking move. It's an awesome move, and that just makes me like Morpeko a lot. But Dedenne has nothing going for it, and it has absolutely nothing. It has bad abilities, just a bad move pool. Dedenne is garbage. Dedenne sucks. Carbink, don't really care about Carbink. I'll put it in C just because it looks kind of cool. And then the pseudo-legendary. Why is the Gudra line not the final line here? That's interesting. Gumi, C. Gudra, C. Sliggoo C. But Goodra, I really like Goodra. Do I put Goodra in S? I really like Goodra. I wish Goodra had setup moves, but Goodra is very solid. Really like its shiny too. Do I put Goodra in S? You know what? Just because I don't have too many S tiers at the moment, I'm putting Goodra in S. I really like Goodra. It's definitely one of my favorite pseudo-legendaries. I didn't like it at first, but no, I really like it now. It has a wide move pool. I just still, like I said before, I really wish it had some setup options. I think if it had some setup options, it would be a much bigger threat. It doesn't really have good abilities either. Like, Sap Sipper is definitely its best ability, but it's still, like, not a very useful ability, like, most of the time. Like, a lot of the pseudo-legendaries that we've been getting lately, like Como-O and Dragapult coming after Goodra, like, they don't have amazing abilities, but I think their abilities are still more situational than Goodra's abilities, which is very unfortunate. I think Goodra has bad abilities, and it doesn't have setup, which is why Goodra is probably one of the worst pseudo-legendaries competitively, but still, like I said before, really like Goodra. Klefki. Klefki is an A. I love Klefki. Klefki is probably one of my favorite prankster users. It has a great move pool. I wish it had recovery. That would make it even more OP, but it has a great Steel Fairy type-in, one of the probably the best dual type combination in the game. Klefki's amazing, and I love it. Phantom and Trevenant, they're alright. Phantom C, Trevenant B. I think I have to scroll a little past S. Yeah, I have to scroll. You can't see the S right now, but the tier list is getting so big that I have to block the S a little bit. But if I have any Pokemon that's going to go in S, which probably, spoiler alert, I don't think there is, I will move it up. Pumpkaboo is just C. Gourgeist is just a B. I don't really care about it. Bergmite. God, I gotta put some things in D. You. God, I don't remember. Fletchinder, you're in D. Bergmite, you go to C. Swirlix, you go to D. Avalugg is going in A. I actually really like Avalugg. I can't tell you why exactly, but I think Avalugg is freaking cool as hell. Not because it's just a big block of ice, but, like, I like its massive defense stat. I wish, like, it doesn't have a good ice type move, though. It has Avalanche, which sucks. Because it had, like, Avalanche and Ice Fang before Sword and Shield was its best ice moves, and that's garbage. That's definitely the worst thing by far about Avalugg. But it has Icicle Spear now, at least, in Sword and Shield. And it got some Body Press now, too, in Sword and Shield. Body Press is a great move for Avalugg. And I just like Avalugg. I like how bulky it is defensively. It got Rapid Spin, that's cool. Avalugg is great. It got Recover, too. It got awesome moves. I like Avalugg. On Noibat. Noibat goes to C. Noivern, though. Noivern is freaking cool. Put it in A. It looks awesome. Amazing design. It's really fast. It hits kind of decently hard. It's not the strongest dragon, but it's pretty cool. It's definitely one of the fastest ones. Xerneas and Yveltal, I'm just going to put them in B. I don't really care about any of these Pokemon. The Zygardes, I'm also going to put the Zygardes in B. I don't really care about them at all too much. Thousand Arrows is a really cool move, but besides that, like, I don't really use any of these Pokemon at all. They have Box Art Legendaries, they're definitely some of the cooler ones. They got cool shinies, but I don't use them at all. Diancie, I like Diancie. Is Diancie S rank though? Is that S material? I don't think Diancie is S material. Goodra is not S material either. Do I not have any S material worthy Pokemon in this generation? Talonflame would be S if they didn't nerf it so damn hard. And I would have liked Hawlucha a lot more if it just wasn't as dominant as it was in Sword and Shield. Hawlucha was so annoying in the Sword and Shield format. And I definitely got tired of seeing it when I do Smogon battles. Oh my god, this is tough. I don't think Goodra is S-worthy to me. Oh my god. Yeah. You know, Goodra is definitely probably one of my more favorites out of all of these Pokemon though. I really like Klefki. I really like Klefki. Auroras would be cool if it didn't suck as much. I don't like Greninja that much. I like Primarina and Swampert more as starters than Greninja. I should finish the other 3 Pokemon that I don't have though. Hoopa's B. Hoopa's alright. I don't really care too much about Hoopa, not too crazy about him. They're cool. They're above average. So is Volcanion. Water and Fire. It's cool that it got the unique typing, but they're mythical Pokemon, so I don't really use them that much because I don't think I have any of these ones in game. And Smogon, I'll use them sometimes, but I'm not too familiar with them. But they're definitely above average. So this is my tier list. Generation 6. I don't hate Generation 6 as a generation. I think though, like if Generation 6 didn't have Mega Evolution or it didn't introduce a Fairy type, like Generation 6 will probably be on the bottom of my list. Because as you can see, like most Pokemon are just average to slightly above average in my tier list. Like, I can't really justify putting any of these Pokemon in S besides Doublade. I like Doublade a lot. Doublade is awesome. Goodra is also really cool, but I kind of am thinking that Goodra might be A. It might be the highest A on my tier list, though. Man. This is kind of a sad list. If it wasn't for Mega Evolution and the introduction to fairies, like, X and Y would be a pretty bad generation in my opinion. But since it does have fairies and since it does have Mega Evolution, X and Y is definitely up. It could be in my top 5 generations. I'm not sure if it is. It might be, because I like Generation 6 more than I like Generation 7. At least there isn't Pokemon that there is a Pokemon I absolutely hate. Aromatisse is by far my least favorite Pokemon of this generation. It's one of my least favorite Pokemon of all time. I just hate how this Pokemon looks so damn much. My favorite Pokemon of this generation is Doublade. And then there's everything in the middle. So, that's my tier list, guys, for Generation 6. If you like what you see and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, share it a friend. Let's make some subscribers. Let's gain some subscribers from my actual videos. All of my subscriber gains have been from my streams. Let's bring back some people that actually watch my videos. That'll be nice. But I'll see you in the next episode. My Generation 7 tier list. I should be doing that soonish. So, anyways, I'll see you later. I'm Sly Guy. This is Bye Bye.